We are not claiming this treats, cures, or mitigates any kind of disease. We're not making any kind of diagnoses. But uh, Ron and I have known each other for a long time, and when Amy and I talked to him and his wife about it, uh, they were excited for him and Ron and his wife Trisha. But also, he said, "Man, my parents have some challenges, and they weren't comfortable. His parents aren't comfortable being on Zoom. They're just kind of old school." But Ron was able to get clearance from his mom and dad, and we got a picture of his mom and what's been going on to her. So, Ron, appreciate you coming on here to share tonight, brother. You want to share about your mom first, or
Yeah.
and then talk about your dad? Yeah, go ahead. So this is Ron O'Neill, folks.
Hey, everyone. Like I said, Tim's got a picture. I don't know if
Yeah, I
you
can pull it up. You want to describe what's happening, then I'll go ahead and pull it
okay.
up.
So yeah, my mom and dad are both right around 80 years old. My mom has a lot of health issues, kidney issues, liver issues, heart issues, and she fell back in November and she hurt her leg by falling out of bed. And it was not able to heal because of her liver not being able to heal. It Her liver function was at nine on the scale, whatever they call it, nine, and they wanted to put her on dialysis, and she said, absolutely not. I'm not going on dialysis because once you put me on dialysis, I can't travel, I can't go anywhere, and you might as well put me on a time clock to die. So I'm not doing it. And they put her on a wound vac, and she was on a wound vac from November all the way through April. She couldn't walk because she was in so much knee pain, because her knees were so messed up. And she was telling everyone, I'm going to die within a year. She just had given up hope and just everything. She just had basically given up and everything. So she was in the hospital for almost 3 months, just nothing. She couldn't walk, couldn't do nothing. And she had 4 cruises that they had to cancel because they couldn't go. And so she started to get better around April, May. She was able to finally come home from the hospital. She was actually in a nursing home for a while. And Tim, like you said, Tim called me in June. And as soon as he showed me this, my wife and I said, yep, we're doing it. And my wife and I had some health issues, not serious ones, but we did it. And we just did it because we knew if we did it, we could convince my mom and dad to do it. So we did it and we got my mom on it. And my mom started it a week after we did. She's been wearing 3 patches and in 3 patches a day since June. And since June now, you got to remember she was in a wheelchair. She could not walk. She was in a wheelchair since basically November. And now she's basically walking without a cane. She has a cane that she uses occasionally, but doesn't. She walks without a cane. She was getting steroid shots weekly in her knees, and she doesn't even get those anymore. She's just it's amazing.
Hey,
Her
Ron, when they were
liver,
gonna, can I interrupt you? You were gonna put her on dialysis because of her numbers or something. You said her numbers
yes,
are improving too, as well, right? With her,
yep.
yeah.
So her liver function was at 9%, and they were telling her that if she doesn't get any better, they were going to have to go on dialysis. And now her liver function was slowly going up, and she is at a 28% or 28 number, whatever that
Still
means.
here.
And the doctor keeps telling her, well, we're so glad you're eating better, but she is not eating better. My mom doesn't know what eating better is. Her idea of eating better is telling them no salt at McDonald's on the fries. She does not eat any better. My dad, his had bad arthritis in his hands. In his hands now, he can make fists in his hands, and his arthritis is gone. I mean, just everything is so much better. I mean, it's just amazing to watch them. I mean, my mom actually can walk across the living room. She was in heart failure, and we're excited for her to go now to get a heart test to see, because she was going twice a year to get her heart shocked to get it back into rhythm, and she hasn't had to do that in like 5 months now since she's been on the patch.
Wow.
So it's just been so much difference. And the only thing different in her life since June is putting patches on her neck and her legs.
Wow.
Wow.
Praise the Lord.
That
That
is
is
going to
so
make you
awesome.
so happy too to see the quality of life for your mom and dad come back like this.
Yes, I mean I mean it's incredible, because I mean the only thing she could do for the longest time was cruise, and then that got taken away from her when she fell. And I mean, when we started this and Tim talked to her, the only thing she was looking forward to was going on a cruise.
Yeah.
And now that's the one thing she's looking forward to, is in November, coming up in like 3 weeks, is going on a cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have their
good.
wedding anniversary, and we're hoping that the TSA will be open so they can fly out there too. But
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
You'll have to keep us posted on how many cruises she starts to go on now
Yeah.
because of this.
And one last thing, Ron, your dad's hands, you said he couldn't make a fist for how many years was it?
It was like 10 years.
10 years.
He's got something called Doofenshmirtz disease, which the uh, tendons in his hands would separate from the bone.
Yeah.
So he wasn't able to make a fist, and because of that and the arthritis. Well, after just 2 weeks on the patch, the arthritis went away. And then about a week later, he called me and he goes, "You're not going to believe this." And I said, "What's that?" He goes, "I can make a fist."
Oh,
and and ever since then, now since he started the patch, he was able to make a fist. And every time we work together now, I see him often. He's always just like, "Hey, look, I can make a
Wow.
fist."
That's awesome.
oh,
I love it. I
oh,
love it. Thank you so much for
yes, thank
bringing
you.
us up to date, and we look forward to seeing pictures of them, hopefully
Yes, I'm
doing slow dancing or something on the cruise. That'd be nice. Yeah.